You may have read the title, Do Gooder, and thought I had bad grammar. You can't do gooder. You have to do better, right? Well, let's see. Welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. Thanks for joining me on the top spot on the internet for Beverages with a Bishop. You know, my goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew, and then help them to get to know Him and His Word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and also share with a friend. If you join our email list, you'll also be able to download a free copy of my book, Count to One. You'll get Mornings with Bishop Robert sent directly to your inbox every day, and a bunch of other great benefits. So just click the link in the description. You'll find out all about them. Well, to know about the tree, look at the fruit. Good trees produce good fruit in season. Always. I love apples. I put them in salads. I put them in my oatmeal. I eat them as snacks. Now, I'm especially fond of the tart taste of a ripe Granny Smith apple. That's good. I hate biting into an apple and finding a worm. Actually, what I really hate is biting into an apple and finding half a worm. That's worse. See, we're called to be like good apples with no worms. When Christ molds us into His image and we reflect it well, we should be like Him. Paul tells us that God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and power. And Jesus went around doing good and healing all who were under the power of the devil, because God was with him. Well, today's verse says, don't forget to do good. So here are a few simple questions for you to consider this morning. Has God anointed you with the Holy Spirit? You know, as a Convergence communion, one of our main focuses is that we be filled with the Holy Spirit of God. God promises to give the Holy Spirit when we ask Him. So if God has not anointed you with the Holy Spirit and power, ask. Are you going around and doing good? Are you a do-gooder? As agents of the King, we are His hands and feet and eyes and mouth upon the earth. We reflect His glory as lights in the darkness. We're to be channels of His love. Here's another question. What was last week like? You know, this is where the rubber meets the road. Are there any lives you specifically touched with the love of the King last week? God's life within you is alive, and a living love shows. It shows to waitresses, shows to co-workers, shows to family. Yeah, it shows when you're 9 years old and when you're 77 years old. It shows whether you're male or female, young or old, boy or girl. If you are deliberate about doing good, the opportunities to show His goodness to everyone around you, oh, they're going to just pop up everywhere you look. So how did you do last week? Are there lives you touched with the goodness of God? Hey, if so, well done. But if not, look back and consider missed opportunities. Don't do it as a guilt trip. Do it as a prayer that God will make you a better channel of His goodness this week, and then next week, and the week after that, and that you can be a do-gooder every week. And even as you're being a do-gooder, you can keep getting better and better at touching people with His love as you do good to everyone. He did. We're at the end of our time again. But part of doing good is introducing Jesus to the people he never knew and people who never know him, and helping them get to know him and his word personally and better. Would you please like this video? It really does help more people see it, and if you put a comment on there, it really even increases it more than that. Then click like or subscribe so that you and I can get together every day. Finally, would you please share this video with one other person or more? Because as you do, you are part of the team, touching the hearts of people all over the world with the love of Jesus. Thanks for helping.